Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Stefan and Mass's comparison with Narnia and Harry Potter. Today we're gonna characterize the main characters in Harry Potter and Narnia. Stefan, you start out.
Okay, I would like to talk about Lucy as the first person. Lucy is the youngest of the four Pevensey children, and she's the first child to find the water rope entrance to Narnia. So, as a young child in a strange house without her mother, she's extremely vulnerable, and she seeks adventures and something to find out and something security. But because she's that young, she don't know what good and evil is. She's very naive. Okay, is Harry naive?
Well, that's a very good question, Stefan. But first,
how is Harry?
Who is Harry? Harry is a kind, stubborn, and resourceful boy. Teenager, I would say. Teenage boy. He's very short-tempered. We see this in the beginning where he has an argument. Harry says, "Well, that's news to me." His temper rising. Yeah.
His temper was
Compared to
rising.
Lucy, Stefan, Lucy, you said she was naive.
Just naive, a little insecure, scared maybe.
Yeah, I think Harry is maybe naive, but he's more mature.
Yeah.
He knows the consequences, but his curiosity makes him want to explore anyway, right?
That's right. That's true.
Okay, now I'll just quick tell us about the bully named Doodley. Doodley. He's the bully in Harry Potter's. Yes. He's a fat bully who goes around with his gang and bullies 10-year-olds. And in this case, he bullies our main character, Harry Potter. Now, Stefan, what are we going to talk about?
We are going to talk about the setting in
right.
both Narnia and Harry Potter. But let me start out by talking about Narnia. In the beginning of chapter 1, we hear about Peter, Susan, and Edmund, and Lucy. They were evacuated from London because you know why, Mads?
I don't know why. Tell me why.
Okay, I'll tell you why. They were evacuated from London because of the war. Many children were sent to strange families that volunteered to take children without parents to them. So, Lucy and Peter, Susan and Edmund, they got to this house. It was boring, they didn't know what to do. So, in their surroundings. Okay, I'll tell you what they do. Okay. Lucy finds this water rope, and she goes to Narnia. In Narnia, there's a war exactly like in London. But the good thing in Narnia, Mads, do you know what that is?
I don't know. Tell me, Stephen.
The separation between good and evil is so different. It's so easy to see the separation that, okay, that guy is definitely evil and the guy is good.
But is it like that in London?
No. The war in London is completely different. It's still very bad that there's war, but in London you don't know what is good and what is evil. People don't know what exactly to believe in. In Narnia they know what good is. They know what evil is. Yeah.
That's really interesting. Now, let's talk about the setting in Harry Potter.
How's that, Matt?
Well, I can tell you. The Muggle world seems very boring, solid, safe. Yeah, it seems a lot of things. And Harry Potter really doesn't like it. He feels horribly trapped, and he feels abandoned in the Muggle world. This is, do you know this, Stefan? This is until two dangerous Dementors show up at the playground. Well, not at the playground, but close by. They show up.
But why, Mads? Why do
they want to track down Harry Potter, and they want to suck out his soul.
Shit.
And that's the moment when the Muggle world becomes, I would say, interesting.
Okay, it sounds pretty interesting.
And
to me.
I think also, I also believe that Harry Potter, in that exact moment, Harry Potter feels that the Muggle world isn't as boring, as safe as before. And that makes it interesting.
That's true. But Mads, have you considered the magical inventors in both these texts?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Stefan, because I actually have.
Okay, let me hear something about Harry Potter
Well,
then.
in Harry Potter, magic is a skill.
Skill?
You're
Okay.
not born with the skill to just practice magic. You have to learn it, you have to practice it to make it your master key in protection.
Do you know something, Mads?
What about in Narnia, Stephen?
Okay, I'll tell you about Narnia.
Okay.
Narnia, magic is something you're born with. Even either you're a witch or else you aren't. You can't go and practice magic and suddenly become a Harry Potter likely guy or something. So in Narnia, it's completely different from Harry Potter. You can't practice magic. Like, okay, I've watched the movie a couple of times. Lucy tries to practice magic and it all blows up. It goes wrong, Mads, okay?
Oh,
so you can't practice magic in
Okay.
Narnia.
And that's the contrast between Narnia and Harry Potter.
Exactly.
P. Potter. And that's all for today.
Thank you, Mads.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Bye-bye.
See you again next Thursday on the show Harry Potter and Narnia, The Contrast by
Stefan.
and Mads.